Today I'm going to be talking about what to do with a gunky skillet, and we're going to be doing that coming right up.
This is Wordle Spoiler, a recap, analysis, and review podcast of today's Wordle. Warning, if you haven't done your Wordle yet today, this podcast will spoil it.
All right, so what'd you get today?
I got a 5 today.
Boogie on that bogey. No.
Thanks for making me feel really good about it.
I had a 5 too. Actually, I got a 6. I got a 6 on this, so you beat me.
Well,
So does that make you feel better?
All I'm saying is I don't think this was a good word. I don't agree.
I think a lot of people were doing the funky chicken and were a little bit upset at the final word because who didn't guess funky?
Well, in all the puzzles that I saw, there was 2 rows of 4 greens and then gunky.
Yes.
Spoiler. Gunky.
This one was made to be a death spiral or circling the Wordle drain.
Yeah, and to create an adjective by throwing a Y on the end is lazy. It's like just as bad as putting an S on the end to make a plural, and WordleBot doesn't agree with that. So this is not a trend that is a fun game when you're just making up word. I mean, obviously gunky is a word, but I don't think I've ever used the word gunky in a sentence before.
I guess I have. When you wake up in the morning after a night out of smoking cigarettes, that you normally don't smoke because you had a couple too many beers, you take a shower to get the gunk out, feeling all gunky.
Gunk, sure, is a word.
But gunky, right. I looked it up online right after this, doing it, and very few videos, anything on
It's
gunky.
lazy. It's a lazy, it's a mean word to play.
Maybe we should embrace the word gunky rather than reject it.
Okay.
So what's your starter word here?
So, innocently, I started with sharp.
Spoil of
not
grays.
knowing the road ahead.
Spoil of grays.
Spoil of grays. And then, okay,
no biggie.
At this point, still seems like a normal Wordle journey to me.
Yeah, you got on the Wordle bus and you're heading downtown to the WordleBot's place and everything looks fine. You paid your fare.
Yeah.
Second word.
Second word was blink.
Okay. So yellow.
So I decided to go with an I in the middle rather than an E on the end, like maybe an E would be a more common vowel to start to play before an I, but I went with blink. But that NK yellow on the end gave me a lot of information because not having then NK as the suffix, if that's even called a suffix, I don't know. Then I'm like, where are those N and K gonna go without an I or an A? So then you start thinking, is there a word that has blank, blank, NKE? Or is it KN? Is it knife? I don't know. Anyway, I decided to throw in a Y at the end, NKY, because I thought of the word funky.
Funky
Chicken. Funky is a word.
Yeah.
Funky is a word that appears on a normal basis.
Yeah, I would say right now somebody's saying funky somewhere in this planet.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that word, I always think of the song "Play That Funky Music, White Boy."
Okay.
And I believe that's a curse. To play funk music to the day you die. I don't think anybody wants to be in their 80s playing funk music.
I don't know.
Well, I'm just thinking it's supposed to seem like a happy song about, play that funky music. Play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Imagine playing funk music on your deathbed.
I don't know quite what to say.
Okay, that's just a comment I wanted to make about the word funky.
Cool. Uh,
Your support, co-host.
I don't know
I'm really
how
enjoying
to.
your journey too. Keep going.
I don't know what to say about that tangent. I don't know that those song lyrics, I guess. Um. So,
You got 4 green.
I got 4 green, and the next word that came to and the only other word that I thought was a valid word because I'd already used the H was junkie, which I think also is a valid word.
4 green.
And then I stopped because I thought there's nothing else that would be an actual word in Wordle because you could throw a Y on pretty much any noun and make it an adjective with a Y on it.
Yep.
And that to me is not a good Wordle word. But I had to put in something. So I put in gunky because there really was no other option that was even remotely a noun to put a Y on the end of.
Spoiler. Sounds good. I think a lot of people were upset about this word, so let's keep it moving. Hit me with the haiku.
Okay.
Okay.
The words in order were sharp, blink, funky, junky, gunky. The haiku is as follows. Must stay sharp, don't blink. At funky, junky antiques, watch for gunky deals.
Okay. Yeah. Estate sale. Antiques Roadshow. What's that painting in the corner? It looks like it's signed from the early 20th century. Can I hear it again?
Sure. Must stay sharp, don't blink. At funky, junky antiques, watch for gunky deals.
Everyone has a dream of finding, a work of art at a rummage sale for $3 and you can sell it for 700,000, right? I mean, that's
Right. But I think the gunky deal is the thing that's too expensive at the antique store.
right. The bocce balls.
These are really nice bocce balls.
Handmade out of wood. All right. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Wordle. Spoiler.
Podcast.
Later.